So that's 6 wins out of 7 games. What's happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So we faced Brighton today and we came out victorious at 2-0. It was a game obviously everyone and most fans expected us to win. Our season is on its way up, and going into the last international break, we would have been sitting here comfortably. It would have been a much different situation, or it was a much different situation, I should say. So it sees us, this victory against Brighton sees us jump into 4th, I'd like to think, and that is a point behind Tottenham, and we are on the way up, as mentioned. And basically the team selection today from Arsene Wenger included Cech, we had Nacho Monreal at the back, we didn't have Koscielny, unfortunately, who's currently recovering from a small injury problem. However, we saw Rob Holding come in and take his place, as well as Mustafi. In the middle, it was not changed. We had Ramsey, we had Xhaka in there as well. And on the wing backs, it was Hector Bellerin as well as Kolasinac. Up front, it was a bit of a surprise. However, Daniel Welbeck is currently not fit, so we saw Alexis Sanchez come in. Alexandre Lacazette was up top as well, and the little magician that is Alexis Sanchez was playing in this game. So, moving on into the performance, as we know, we won 2-0, and the first goal scorer was a complete surprise. It was roughly about 15 to 16 minutes in. Brighton was under heavy pressure from a set piece, and they obviously failed to clear the ball, and Nacho Monreal found himself in acres of space to actually hit the ball home into the back of the net using his weaker foot. Actually, I should say he scored with his right foot. It was a great shot, well controlled, and it found its way into the back of the net. So that gave us an early lead. We looked quite comfortable. We looked quite in control of the game. However, just moments after we scored our initial goal, I think it was Solly Much from Brighton found himself hitting the post. It was a brilliant strike. It was a moment of a bit of lapse in concentration from the defense itself, but the goal did not go in, so which was the most important thing at that particular time. In regards to the lapses of concentration, this happened throughout the game. There were moments that the defense looked extremely focused and the rest of the players, and there were moments where we looked like we were going to concede a goal from Brighton. Obviously, it was another clean sheet, so they ended up not scoring, so we actually came through unscathed on this occasion. Moving forward, and the second goal, as you all know, was scored by Alex Iwobi. It was a fantastic pass from Alexis Sanchez. Little cheeky back heel. That is the type of football I like. This is Wenger ball at its finest, and we've had 21 years of this, of good football. I'd say most of the time, I'd say 70% of the time, we've had 21 years of good football, and today was Arsene Wenger's 21st year anniversary of him taking charge of the Arsenal. So again, it was a fantastic victory, fantastic little cheeky back pass from Alexis Sanchez for Alex Iwobi to tuck in the second goal. So just talking about Alexis Sanchez briefly, really, we saw 2 Alexis Sanchez's today. In the first half, it wasn't that great. It wasn't doing that terrible, to be honest. But when he came out in the second half, it was a completely different player. The passing was incredible. He was taking on players, and of course, that assist just completely stood out for me. There was a previous chance before Alex Iwobi had scored that it created for him, and it looked a bit upset and a bit annoyed about it. As the winner as he is, I don't blame him for being upset. It was a brilliant ball, but the run wasn't correct from Alex Iwobi. However, on the second time, Alex Iwobi got it completely right, and he found himself in space to score the second goal. So as mentioned, this win leaves us in 4th. We are, I think, 6 points behind the current Manchester leaders, so we do have some making up to do. However, as I said, it's a fantastic scenario we find ourselves in going into this international break. We do return on the 14th of October, and I think our next game will be against Watford, so that will be quite an interesting game. Just to note a few absentees from the game itself. Again, Ozil was not present at the game. He wasn't even on the bench. He is still recovering from this minor knee injury that he did pick up. But again, overall, it was a brilliant performance. We never looked like we were going to lose the game. It was just a matter of just seeing out the game and making sure that we did secure the 3 points. So this is just a short, sweet review on the Brighton game. what did you guys think in terms of the overall player performances and the result itself, where it leaves us, and are we in a crisis? What crisis? So please do let me know what you think in the comments below as usual, and if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Once again guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.